Now, the next part of the chapter is rocks as resources. Apart from building material, rocks provide us many important resources such as fuels, metals, and gemstones. Now, let us see. First is fuels. The two important fuels are coal and petroleum. They are obtained from rocks only and they are very valuable. And coal, you might have seen coal. Coal is formed in places where the low lying and covered with thick swampy forest means swampy means covered with shallow water. The forests which are covered with shallow water under those forests you find coal, because the forest have lot many trees. When these trees die, their wood is converted into coal and it takes millions of years. It's a very slow process. So that is why we must use it very wisely. Now, petroleum or crude oil. It is again a thick black liquid and it is found deep inside the earth, usually between the layers of sedimentary rocks. Now, this is an important thing, that it is found in between the layers of sedimentary rocks, petroleum. As we have seen, coal is found in the damp and swampy forest, and this petroleum is found between the layers of sedimentary rocks. So, it is formed from the remains of dead plants animals in the sea. So, it is basically found under the sea, where the dead plants and animals, the bodies of the dead plants and animals undergo high pressure and heat over the millions of years and they change into petroleum. Now, third is natural gas. Natural gas is also obtained from the same rock where coal and petroleum are found. It is found with coal and petroleum, and it is also from the decayed remains of plants and animals. Now, you can see formation of coal in this picture. Low-lying forests get buried in the swamps. Here plants decay and get covered with layers of mud and clay and more dead plants, as you can see in this picture. And lower layers of decayed plants change into coal by heat and pressure. But this process takes millions of years. Now, next is metals. Now, metals are also obtained from rocks. And the mineral rich rock from which we obtain metal are called ores. The rocks contain metals, and the rocks which contain these type of metals or minerals, they are called ores. Here are some examples. We obtain iron from its ores hematite and magnetite. So, hematite and magnetite are the two ores of iron. Aluminium is obtained from its ore, that is bauxite. And we use metals to make utensils, machines. We all know the uses of metals. And there are some metals, gold and silver, they are used to make jewelry. They are also found inside the earth. Now, the last is gemstones. Gemstones are the precious stones that are cut and polished to make jewelry, like diamond, emerald, ruby, sapphire, topaz, and opal. They are the gemstones. They are also stones, but they are gems because they are very shiny, very precious, and they are used to make jewelry. And it is also formed inside the earth in the form of rocks. Now, there is a topic, need to conserve fossil fuels. As we all have studied that this coal and petroleum, natural gas, they all take millions of years to form, and we have a very limited supply of it. That is why we need to conserve these fossil fuels. Why? Because if they get exhausted, we will have to wait millions of years to regain it. That is why we should use it wisely and use it less. And in spite of this, we can use natural resources like sun and wind to preserve these fossil fuels for future use. Thank you. Stay home, stay safe.